Hey y'all, I'm not filming this video to look cute or anything. I'm filming this video because this is something that I really wanted to talk about, because the state that I live in, which is North Carolina, is really doing some stupid stuff these days, like supporting Donald Trump and passing a law that makes it okay for places and people to discriminate against the LGBTQ community, and that's not okay. And especially since we've already passed a law that is for same-sex marriage, we should be going forward and not going back at this point. But anyways, so I know that this is a conservative state, and that maybe you're a conservative watching this, and you might not want to hear this, but this is to whoever is not okay with what's going on right now and they want to do something about it. And even if you don't know what to do about it, I want you to watch this video. I wanted this video to be about the importance of having those difficult conversations with people and speaking up when people are saying things that are not okay. But even more important than that, it's important to be informed on what you're talking about. And it's as simple as Googling something. Or if you're a heterosexual person and you're an ally for the LGBTQ community, reach out and ask for their perspective. It's important to be a listener and to ask, what can I do to help you out? So the best thing to do is be informed. Don't just be running around saying stuff that you don't know what you're talking about. It's good if you want to help, but be informed, because if you're not informed, you're stirring just as much trouble as the other side is. So be informed. And maybe I should have said this before anything else. Care. Give a fuck about some shit. Some stuff is happening and your voice matters. If you are not voting, you're not registered to vote, and you're talking about all this stuff and you're like, oh, I like Bernie, oh, I like Hillary, oh, I like whatever, but you're not voting, you're causing just as much trouble as people voting for Trump, because you're not voting against Trump, and people died for your right to vote. So you need to vote, and you need to care and be informed on this stuff. Like, this is your life, and this is a bunch of other people's life. This is your best friend's life. This is everybody you care about. So give a fuck, okay? And then I was gonna say also, it's really important to have those tough conversations with people that are really close to you. Like, say your family is conservative. They're not gonna listen to somebody talking on the TV about institutionalized racism. If they're privileged and they don't understand, they're just gonna think it's bullcrap. But if they hear it from you, somebody that they love, and you don't approach it in a angry way, if you approach it in a way that you meet them on their level and invite them in to listen to you and explain how you got to what you're learning and what you know and everything and how you see it, and that's what will help people. You have to have those really tough conversations with the people you love, because they're not going to listen to anybody else, and they love you, and they're not going to leave you if they disagree with you. And if you're a person that is heterosexual, and if you're a white person, and if you have all these privileges, you have that privilege to talk to that person that has the same privilege as you and have them listen to you. So you need to take that privilege and use it for good. Remember that when you're having these conversations, the point is to break down the barriers to help everybody see everybody else as humans. Because when we put up all these divisions, it's like, if I'm a Democrat and I think all conservatives are bad, that's not helping me at all. I have to see them as humans just as they have to see me as humans. We have to meet each other, like I said, meet each other on the same level and hear each other out and invite each other in and explain things, and don't try to I know when you have a strong passion for something and you've seen your friends struggle with stuff and it might break your heart and you want to get angry about it, but you have to try to calm yourself down and remember that if you really want to create change, you have to be really careful about it and be very caring about it too, because especially with your grandparents and stuff, they haven't had the same education as you, and sometimes your parents might not have had the same education as you, and especially in North Carolina and in these little bitty towns and areas like where I'm from, Reidsville, there's not a lot of diversity going going on or accepted as it is in Raleigh where I live now. And maybe that's stupid that I'm telling you on the internet where I live, but anyways, I'm just saying they are not coming from the same spot you're coming from. So you have to understand that and work with them if you really want to create change. And I know how easy it is to get angry. It hurts when you're thinking about hurting your loved one's feelings, and it hurts when you're thinking about your friends' feelings, or even if you don't have any friends in that certain community that you're trying to be an ally for, it's still really hard, but it's something that has to be done because we have to speak up. And you know what? I love my generation that I'm living in. I love all of us. Like, we are such a good generation, and we care more than, I mean, maybe we don't care more, but we have so much access to each other and so much access to all this stuff on the internet, and we are more informed than any generation before us, and the next generation is going to be even more informed and better about this stuff. And it's our job to pave the way for the next generation and make things better for the next generation, so they don't have to deal with like hate crimes and things like institutionalized racism and like all this other stuff. Like, we have to make it better. We have to. It's our job. And another thing I wanted to say was like just being active on social media about these things, not being afraid to speak up and say you support such and such or don't support such and such, because that helps other people to be vocal about this, and we can all come together and be like, hey, we're not okay with this, and hey, we are okay with this. So it's just like we have to stand together and we have to speak up. Skylar wanted to step in and say something. We just saw the Batman movie, Batman and Superman movie.
Got my new shirt, and it came with the free popcorn. It was nice.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just wanted to say that I think it's important to always stand up for what you believe in, everything. One thing that I'm going to say just now, because that's a very important time, always make sure you go out and vote, because that's the way to be able to spread your word and your opinion on things and be able to help change the world in ways that you want to.
And be informed on stuff. It's not hard to Google something. Just about everybody has a cell phone now, so it's not that hard.
Wants to say hello.
He would say that he would use Google if he could all the time to answer his questions.
Bye.
So anyways, I have a lot of hope for our future generations. And look, I'm wearing a Hoops for Hope shirt. See, when people come together and try to create change, we do good stuff. So just vocalize what you believe in and inform yourself on stuff and stand up for things. It can be as easy as posting a status or posting something on Snapchat or going out and protesting. Like, there's a load of stuff that you can do from right where you are. Anyways, go out there, make a difference. We can do this. We can make things better. So, thanks for watching. Bye.